Another gloriously sunny day. Tell you, after a very long winter and a very wet spring, the UK is delivering on the sunshine. We are now 1 week, well less than a week, to Estrid's 64k. It is a Tuesday and our ride is on a Saturday. This will be my last ride on her. I will check her over during the week, give her a bath, give her a groom, my usual trot ups and stuff. But this is our last training session. We are schooling. So our schooling, let's just say that we were doing quite well January, February, and we were getting there and we were making progress. Then we had a tumble in the school and obviously that set us back a little bit, and I haven't really got back into it because I've been focusing predominantly on endurance training and fitness, and I know that is bad, and schooling is good for strength and stability and proprioception and balance and all those things, which is why I do it over winter. But when the sun is shining and you've got long daylight hours, it is hard for me personally to confine myself to a small piece of sand. But I have been schooling about once a week, maybe every fortnight for the last 2 months. And I think now we are at least back to where we were, if not maybe a little further. You can be the judge of that if you want. But this will serve as a good foundation for me to look back on and where we were for when I'm looking back on it in winter to see our progress and things. I got another lesson at Ingastry for my birthday from Sue, and I'm really excited to use that probably in the autumn. Also, excitingly, I got gifted horse water treadmill sessions by my lovely friend Penny. I was helping her out with some physio, and she gifted me some sessions, so I'm also hoping to do that in winter. Hi guys! But for now, Estrid and I will be schooling. Let's get her out and then I will tell you what we're going to focus on the way up. Hi guys! Okay. One Estrid, why so grumpy? Because the flies in your ears? Oh no. So what we have been working on is predominantly walk and trot, and what I've been trying to do is to get her to relax over her back and drop her head into the bridle. I'm sure proper dressage riders, more classically schooled riders, would have been able to do this much quicker than me, but I'm learning and Estrid is learning, and it has been going quite well. And what I want to focus on today is maintaining that frame through the transition from walk to trot. We seem to be better at upward transitions than downward transitions in terms of maintaining a nice frame and balance. I don't know if that's particularly normal. In humans, accelerating is easier than decelerating, like it's easier to balance and keep your core going as you accelerate rather than decelerate. I guess that's just simple physics, to be honest. But that's the focus of today, so nothing too fancy. A lot of the time when I school, I'll put like poles out to do some lateral work and try a bit of shoulder in and what's it called when you do butt out? Leg yield? Maybe leg yield? But today, quite simple, because I don't want to do too much work that's going to give her basically muscle soreness. That's a poo picker, I'm sure you'll be fine, you've seen them before. Too much muscle soreness because obviously she's competing in 3 days time, so nice and simple, but enough. So I used to do this with Tizzy as well. Sorry Estrid, you're like, why are you being so slow today and who are you talking to? So I used to do this with Tizzy as well, of like really focus on our commands. Tizzy was mainly by voice command. Coming up into a competition, because then when I raced, those commands were quite fresh and we were both on the same page. And when you're in an environment which is more exciting, having those basics down is so important. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We'll take you along. I'll give you as much insight as possible. It's not as good as when I have an instructor who can actually tell you what I'm doing wrong and right and kind of make comments, but I will try. and you can see what our last ridden training session is like before Estrid does her first 64k, if we make it. Yeah, are we gonna make it? We usually do a lap of the school in hand because you never know what jump wings have moved, and just a bit of a orientation for you, Estrid, eh? And let's get on. Good girl. Hey, good girl. What's hiya? You want a treat for standing still? Yes, you do. Good girl. And we're still making sure that we reinforce Estrid's good standing behaviour, and it is really paying off. Treat for standing still. Though, treat for standing still. Excuse me. Would you like this one? She's still eating the other one, to be honest. She always drops this one. It's on the floor. Should we try again? I mean, very good standing. Very good standing indeed. Try again. Right, you gotta eat it. Did you get it? Well done. Okay, and I start off with some nice just walk halts. Get my position, get a nice feel, and I try not to use my reins, just my butt. So I breathe out and sink into my butt bones. Yeah, see, she's dropping already. You've learnt, hey? Like, I know it's not super fancy dressage, but it is better. Okay, and breathe out, sink my bum down. Yes. And then I squeeze my butt cheeks forward. Now, Estrid is not the biggest fan of a contact. She gets a little bit irate of being told what to do. So we try to do as much as possible through my body and my butt. Good girl. And my legs. I'm gonna try doing little mini serpentines with halt in the middle and see if we get any better. That was a little bit better. Try and make my aids as subtle as possible eventually. I think that's the aim, that no one can see what you're doing and it looks effortless. Good girl. She gets very distracted, like as soon as there's something going on up somewhere else, or she's like eyeing up the jumping blocks, she gets very distracted. Which, if we can start to concentrate in the school, then I think that will help us in the vet gate, so she can learn to concentrate on a task in hand and not get distracted. Good girl. Good girl for bringing your head down. Well done. Came up again there, but straight back down, so progress is being made. I mean, that was not horrific, but not great either. girl, that was a bit of decel. And I've learnt from my last lesson at industry, if it's not good, don't go. I don't just rush into it, don't just accept that that's what it was. I try and like know it's not good and stop. Good girl. Not bad. Not your best, but also not your worst. Stop falling out your shoulders, please. Good girl. Good girl. Right, let's give you a long rein. See if you will take it up. Keep it. Not bad. Good work and learning, huh? You're so cute. You follow me everywhere. Hey, you are so cute. Look at that. But also, if I tell her to stand, she will, and then I can walk away and call her. You're so good, huh? All done. So 45 minutes. 110 transitions, all walk and trot, no canter. Hey, what's going on now? So much going on. A little bit frustrating because she wasn't really concentrating, but there were some nice little moments, and at least it gives us the basis, the foundation of where we're at, to look back on and be like, oh, look how much we've progressed, and lots to work on, but we're getting there, and it gives you an idea that actually my running's not perfect, she's not perfect. Like, there are loads of you that will be substantially better riders than me, and there might be some that are in the same boat as me, and there might be some that are not as experienced, and you think your flat work looks even worse, and that is fine as long as everyone is learning and the horses are happy. So Estrid is now going to spend 3 days in the field. We'll have a pamper session on Thursday, and we travel to the ride on Friday. Okay? Are you ready?